Hello, good evening, namaskar. How are you all? Please confirm in chat if you can hear me and see me too. Quickly, everybody. Welcome to the fire. Welcome to the session which is going to ignite fire in the minds of everyone who watches this video forever. Yes, today, as the title says, we are going to ignite fire within all of us. Josh bharenge, jazba bharenge, junoon bharenge. So quickly guys, please tell me in chat if you are able to see me, hear me clearly on YouTube as well as our Telegram app. Quickly, can you guys confirm please? Yes. Okay, wonderful. Welcome to the session guys. Today as I come live to you for this special session, I welcome each one of you and I'm thankful to all of you. Thank you so much for coming and joining us, because today this is not just a webinar which is going to ignite the fire within you. It will help you sustain it forever. In one of my previous videos, if you remember, मैंने कहा था how I keep myself motivated, right? So today I'm going to tell you some more mantras, some more steps so that you can keep yourself motivated forever. I'll use both the languages, English and Hindi, interchangeably, but let me know what's your preference. Accordingly, I'll speak. Okay? So welcome Shimal, Harshit, Deepa, Parag, Rukmini, Madhura, and Manju. And welcome everybody who has joined just now. Now, this session was planned to keeping all of you in mind, keeping this fact in mind that all of us at some point in time need some fuel, mental fuel. दिमाग को कसरत की जरूरत है. We need exercise, mental exercise. Now generally what's happening around us impacts us adversely, right? And thanks to all the news channels, it's really bad. Okay, people want me to talk in English. Okay, I'll talk in English. If somebody wants anything to be repeated in Hindi, please let me know. I'll speak Hindi as well. Okay, so today I am going to feed you with some food, but there are two ways to feed you. Okay, there are two ways to feed you. One is I can cook food for you and put it in your mouth. The second way is I can teach you how to cook so that you don't need me ever. Now tell me which one is better, the first one or the second one? Please tell me in the chat box. First one or the second one, which one is better? Should I cook the food and put in your mouth, or you learn how to cook yourself? Let me know in the comment section, everybody. Quickly. Yes? Second one? Of course, second one. Right? Of course, second one. So now, here we are. We are in front of you to teach you how to cook. That means to teach you how to keep yourself motivated. Is it right? If we have to keep you motivated, then motivation is something which is very temporary. I have seen this in the past. Motivation is temporary. Okay? It's very temporary. Okay, the moment I'll walk out of this room, this live stream will end, you will feel like, okay, I'm feeling demotivated once again. That is why today I'm going to teach you how you can stay motivated on your own. Isn't that great? That's the best way. Now, why do I mention these 2 points is because on YouTube, everywhere, the first point is happening. People are cooking food and putting it in your mouth. They'll teach you everything. If just teaching is enough, then they should write the exam on your behalf. The truth is, you have to write the exam, so you have to learn how to cook. Self-motivation is the best form of motivation, and it is permanent. It is permanent. So tell me, are you ready for the second one? How to keep ourselves motivated? Type in the chat box, yes. Tell me, what should we do? Yes? Of course. Let's learn how to motivate ourselves. So today we are coming up with 3 Josh sessions. The first one is today, which is 25th of May, and at 7 p.m. yes, we have started the motivation session. How to motivate yourself. The second, productivity. How to be more productive. Kam samay mein, how can you do more? In less time, how can you do more? How can you achieve more? Because that's the secret mantra for your success. And the third is something related to productivity, but yes, it's applied productivity, and that is time management. We will learn and teach time management together, right? Now, this reminds me of an excellent incident which my teacher told me. My teacher said that, Shekhar, I want to transfer some money to your account, but that way I want the money in my account should double the moment I transfer. I said, sir, how is that possible? He said, it is possible. If the currency is not rupees, if it is knowledge. The more you teach, the more you get. Today, while I'm trying to motivate you, I'm also getting motivated. The more you transfer knowledge. So by this, what I mean to say is, please attend these sessions, learn, and go teach someone, because when you will teach someone, your knowledge will double about all these things, and you will remember for a longer time. So this is the first secret mantra I want to give you. Okay, there's a query by Anupam, how to join the weekend batch of Josh. So you can just dial 1-800-1200-1818. Somebody please put in the chat box the phone number, and you can dial there. After this session, you can talk to them. Okay, so that's the 3 Josh sessions for all of you. Now, why motivation? Why do we need these muscles? Right? We need these muscles because it enables us, right? So let me give you an example. All of you must be going to a gym, or maybe you have a home gym at home, right? What does this dumbbell does to us? This dumbbell helps us build the muscles, correct? The same way, motivation helps us build the mental muscles. If you do not build the mental muscles, you will not be ready. You will not be ready for future challenges. You have to build your mental muscles. Then only you can do whatever you want to do in life. Whether it is qualifying one exam, maybe joining a job, having the motivation and willpower to execute any plan in your life. This is the mantra. This is the key mantra, but it has to be self. Remember, many of us join the gym, pay the annual fees, and then never go there, right? Why that happens? Because somebody has to externally motivate us. No, we have to motivate ourselves, correct? So, if we have to build our mental muscles, then we must be self-motivated. Now, we all have some kind of fire in us. Fire hai, aag hai hamare andar. Can we have some fire in our chat box? If you have fire in your belly, please put that in a chat box. Do we have fire in our belly? Yes, we all have fire within us. And we have a choice. हम सब के अंदर एक आग है, और उस आग का कैसे इस्तेमाल करना है, we all have a choice, right? Now, that choice, any guesses? What is that choice? That choice is whether we allow this fire, ये मशाल जो है, whether we allow this fire to burn ourselves, or to show us the light, show us the path to achieve our targets. Now tell me, which particular option you will choose, whether you will allow this fire to burn yourself, or whether you will allow this fire to achieve your target. Tell me in the chat box, what do you want this fire to do for you? We all are like matchsticks. And if we are like matchsticks, what happens next? If we all are like matchsticks, what happens next? Tell me. If this fire comes up in front of us, we have to use it. We have to use it to light our path to success. If we have to do that, then we must be motivated. So today, I will not just motivate you. No, वो गलत है. Just trying to motivate you is the wrong path I'll take you. As your mentor, I will show you the path. I'll teach you how to stay motivated without any external stimuli. Okay? बिना मेरे भी आप मोटिवेटेड रह सकते हो. आज मैं आपको सीक्रेट बताऊंगा, उसके बाद आपको मेरी जरूरत नहीं पड़ेगी. You don't need me to be motivated. Okay, you even maybe never need this video also. That's the kind of mantra I'm going to give you. And why do you need it more than ever? Is because today all around you you have death, despair and delays. Am I right? Tell me. Death, despair, delays. This is what has been happening to all of us in past 3 years. Death, despair, delays. Now, due to pandemic or whatever reason you want to blame, but this clutter which is there all around us, social media, news media, media channels, all this clutter, we have to declutter, then only we can focus on one idea, one thing at a time and execute. And if that has to happen, my dear friend, then you must attend this session till the end. The promise which I make today is you will not need anyone to motivate you after this if you have watched and noted down all the 21 steps which I'm going to point out for you. So please take a pen and paper and inform me if you have taken your pen and paper. Do you have your pen and paper ready? Then only I'll move forward. Do you have a pen and paper ready, everybody? Everybody? Do you have your pen and paper ready? In the meanwhile, we have Sanjay's question. Sir, please tell me CSIR Net June 2022 exam date. Maybe that will give us a big motivation. So Sanjay, any incident or event, if it is giving you motivation, then it is not giving you motivation. Next, it will give you fear and worry. We'll come to that. But yes, they should announce very soon. This is what we are hearing. Okay, but that's what we have been hearing for past 2 months. Let's wait for the official word from them. Okay, everybody is ready with pen and paper? Okay, so what is motivation according to you? Has anybody seen my recent video where I talked about motivation? Anybody quickly in chat box? You have seen that, right? So what is motivation? Motivation is, what is motivation? Motivation is the courage to move from one failure to next failure without losing enthusiasm. That's motivation, right? Motivation helps you keep moving forward from one failure to the next failure without losing your enthusiasm. Because हमें पता है failure तो आनी है, right? So that's what is motivation, right? Will you remember this definition? Yes? Okay. Now, let us study our mind first. Now, what is our mind? Actually, God made our mind as a survival tool. It will help us survive in adverse situation. Earlier, remember, we used to live in forest or cities? Forest, right? So, brain is our survival tool. It will warn us against any impending danger and save us. But over a period of time, our brain, our mind has become our biggest torturer, tormentor. Okay, so instead of thinking all the new ideas, it starts thinking all stupid things. It starts giving us all the tension. Am I right? Correct? Yes? Yes. So what's happening? We have to study our mind first and understand that actually it was supposed to be a survival tool, but now it has become our biggest tormentor. So how do we tame our brain to do things for you instead of torturing us? That's the thing which you have to know today. Now, today the world is suffering from not one, two unseen disease. Can you tell me what is that? One or two unseen diseases around us. Today the world is suffering from unseen diseases. Tell me which are those diseases. Which are those diseases? Any guesses? Is it COVID? Is it COVID? Or is it monkey pox? Okay, monkey pox, COVID, okay, depression, procrastination, lack of focus and attention. Okay. Okay, Marcus had a question about receiving the hard copy certificate of R programming. Marcus, you can contact our toll-free number, they'll guide you. Okay. So, depression, anxiety, hypertension, okay, nice. So here is the answer. The whole world is suffering from fieranza and veritis. Fieranza and veritis. The whole world is suffering from fieranza and veritis. Chinta, tension, dukh, regret. This is one of the sole reasons of our demotivation. Fear about the future, regret about the past. But that is what is causing you demotivation in today. In this moment, it is causing you demotivation. But that means in the future, you will be regretting again about today, right? So what you have to do is, you have to know this, that your mind is suffering from fieranza and veritis, right? Fear and worry. So how should we come out of it? How do we get rid of these diseases? By taming our brain, by telling our mind how can we stay motivated and take those steps, those 21 steps. Okay, so without wasting much of your time, follow the steps which I will share in today's session and walk on those paths, make notes, attend till the end, and you will be liberated from these diseases forever. Yes, they may come back to you. They may come back to you, but you will know the medicine. You will know the medicine because the medicine is being delivered right here in this session. Today, I'll give you 21 steps, not 1, not 2, not 5, not 10, 21 steps. Even if you implement 50% of that, you will be free of all the worries, all the tension, and you will succeed. So here is step number 1, very important. Definite chief aim. Define your aim, what you want in life. What is the purpose of your life? Very important. And while you are thinking all this, please make a note, because if you are thinking without writing, it's as good as not thinking. Okay, so the step 1 is define your definite chief aim, what you want to do in life. Okay, and then your state of mind and your definiteness of purpose you should write. Okay, right now it will be a little difficult because I will be going fast, but yes, this is the step 1, definite chief aim. It's right now on your screen. Can you see that? Have you noted it? You need to know your aim. You need to know your goal, where you want to go, which mountain you want to climb, because it's your life. Now here is something which you should know. Our life is an exam, but we all have different question papers. So my answer will not work for you, your answer will not work for me, because we all chose a different mountain to climb. I climbed a different mountain, you climbed a different mountain, so the destinations are different. So you have to define your chief aim. Have you done that? Have you noted it? Yes? Okay, wonderful. Let's move on to the next. Now here is something which I want you to remember throughout your life. You are the master of your fate. Apni kismat ki aap master ho. You are the captain of your soul. You are the captain of your soul. Let me repeat this. Please write it down in the chat box so that you remember. You are the master of your fate. You are the captain of your soul. You are the CEO of your life. Hire good employees. Hire good habits. Fire bad habits. Hire good employees. Fire bad employees. You are the CEO of your life. You are the master of your fate. You are the captain of your soul. And you have to win. Unless you have defined your definite chief aim, unless you know that you are the CEO of your life, you cannot fire and hire, right? That's what CEOs do, correct? What CEO does? He has to execute his plan. So what he does? He'll hire good people, remove the bad ones, right? Just like how we do gardening, prune it, right? So remove the bad habits, be the CEO, correct? Chief Executive Officer, executing officer, right? So you are the master of your fate, the captain of your soul. Please repeat in the chat box, everybody. You are the master of your fate. You are the captain of your soul. Moving ahead, step number 2, burning desire. Like I said, we all have this fire in the belly, correct? We all have this fire in our belly. But I'll tell you a story of a major general who went to an island. So they went through ships to the island, okay? After landing the army on the island, what he did is he ordered the army to burn the ship and burn all bridges. And he said, now you have to attack and win this island, because if you don't, you can't go back. So what he did is burn your ship and cut all your sources of retreat. आप पीछे नहीं हट सकते हो. Unless once you have done the step one. What was step one? Defined your chief aim. Now burn all your ships and cut all sources of retreat. पीछे नहीं हट सकते, आप पीछे नहीं हट सकते. Generally how people do for competitive exam is they join a coaching institute. So once you have done that, you have paid, right? You have paid means, okay, if you go back, you lose that money, right? So that's how you can do it. One of the examples. So burn your ships. Burn your ships, cut all the sources of retreat. आप पीछे नहीं जा सकते हो. And then that burning desire will be there. I have to succeed. I have to succeed. So what do? You have already written down your definite chief aim. So all you have to do now is wish or desire, obsess on your desire. Here's the formula. Wish, obsess, plan, persist. Wish, obsess, plan, persist. This is the only formula in this world to execute any plan. Whether the man had to land on the moon, or whether you have to land into any of the successful scientific labs in our country or the world. Wish, obsess, plan, persist. Why persist? Because there will be failures. Why persist? Because there will be challenges. Why persist? Because who said you will not meet challenges? You will meet challenges. You're going to fail. We all fail. But all you have to do is measure it. Measure by how much you failed. Manage it. Work on it. And then master it. Whether it is Alexander or Napoleon, whether it is Mahatma Gandhi, or whether it is Martin Luther King, they all followed this formula. They had a wish. India should be free. Martin Luther King had America should be free. Obsess, plan, persist, measure, manage, master it. Have you noted it down, guys? Have you noted it down, everybody? Yes? Yes, yes, yes? Okay, okay. Next. Every failure brings with it equivalent success ka seed. Every failure brings with it the seed of equivalent success. So stop looking at failure as failure. Change the way you look at failure. There is actually no thing as failure. It is just a learning experience. Kuch seekha. It is not failure. It is not failure at all. What it is? It's a learning experience. So can you please write in chat box, everybody? There's no such thing as failure. It's just a learning experience. It's very important for all of you. Society has taught us that failure is bad. But here I am telling you, failure is the best thing which ever happened to you. Failure is that event which is going to transform your life. Because if you had succeeded in one go, you would not have learned so much what you learned because of just one failure. Failure is a learning experience. Can someone type that in chat? Everybody. Yes? Okay, okay, thank you so much. Now, let's go to the third one. Step 3, never accept defeat. Now, agreed that we will lose some battles. Some battles we are going to lose. But who said you won't? But that doesn't mean that you have lost the war. You may lose one battle. You look at Ukraine and Russia. Ukraine is losing to Russia in some of the battles. But have they lost the war? The war will be lost the day their president accepts defeat. You are the CEO, you are the president of your war, so why do you accept defeat? Learn the art of transmuting your strongest emotion. Now what happens? When you fail, you will have emotions. You will be sad, you will be upset, you will be angry, right? You will be aggravated. Use that into creativity and constructivity. कुछ नया बनाओ, कुछ नया करो. अपने methodology को change करो. Change the way you do things. But never ever accept defeat. Fall, get up. Fall, get up. Don't say, okay, I'll never get up. Got it? Step 3 is very important. So step 1 was, what was step 1? Define your definite chief aim. The step 2, burn all your bridges. Step 3, never accept defeat. Right? Now, step 4, practice positive self-talk. Why? Let me give you an example. So have you seen, okay, the screen is blur, please change your settings. Okay, Sai Vijaya Kumar. All right, coming back. Step 4, practice positive self-talk. So what's that? Look at this. From the day we were born till the day our mind got formed completely, our parents were always warning us, no, don't do that, no, don't do this. In fact, if you have seen an infant, you would have seen, they will be always inquisitive, trying to touch something, trying to do something, right? Something naughty. And parents will be like, no, 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 don't do it, no, don't do that. So basically what it is, it's negative, right? But parents are doing it just to protect the child. But that self-talk, okay, by the time we become adults, has been repeated in our minds. That no word has been repeated in our minds for 1,000,000 times already. So now what happens is, we were never ever praised for our good things, but we were definitely told bad things when we failed or we did something wrong, right? So what you have to do is, you have to affirm that you are a good person. You have to affirm that you can do it. You have to affirm, you have to tell yourself that no, I have great, potential. I am unique right from the molecular level, right from the DNA level to the organ level, to this body. I'm unique, I'm different, my point of views are different, my way of doing things are different. So I'm going to achieve success in my own way. That's the affirmation you need to do. Okay? Positive self-talk is a great way to achieve motivation. Now, see, all this is not something which I am just coming and telling you some facts. I'm telling you steps, not facts. These are not facts, these are steps. And these steps will motivate you. So step number 4, we already have, and that is practice positive self-talk. Now, here is a formula. Here's a formula for all of you. If you want, you can just note this down or take a screenshot. Self-confidence formula. Write and repeat. I'll just move out of the screen. Write and repeat every day, okay? I, then mention your name, say, my name is Shekhar Suman, so I'll write, I, Shekhar Suman, demand myself persistent, continuous action towards attainment of my goal for, now whatever is your goal, and I here and now promise to render such action. So what is happening right now? We are concentrating on this dominant thought, right, while we are writing. So please take a screenshot, it'll help you guys, okay? Write and repeat every day. I, your name, so here can be your name. Let me just write it for you. I, Shekhar Suman, demand myself persistent, continuous action towards attainment of my goal for, now whatever is your goal, and here and now promise myself to render such action. So basically you are promising to yourself in writing, right? Concentrate on this dominant thought for every day for 30 minutes. Write down your definite chief aim. Be truthful to yourself and your goals. This is the formula you follow to be self-confident. This is exactly the formula which I practice every day, and a lot of people practice. This is the formula which is going to change the way you look at things. You do things even before you start your studies or whatever you do in life. Write down. This self-confidence formula is going to change your life. Okay, so now step 5, influence your subconscious mind. Now people will say there's no such thing as subconscious mind. Yes, it exists. So let me give you an example. Have you ever got up from a bad dream, like you had a bad dream, real bad dream where your boss was scolding you, or a bad mood, right? Or your teacher was scolding you? Have you ever got up? Now why that happens? It all happens because in the previous day we had a bad day, or maybe something untoward happened, something which we didn't want it to happen has happened. So now it has gone into our subconscious mind. So what if we keep doing positive self-talk, which I told you in my step 4, and we keep training our subconscious mind to think positive things? When you influence your subconscious mind, then you are working not just 9 or 10 hours while you're working, you are working while sleeping, because your subconscious mind is more powerful than your conscious mind. Have you ever thought why so many scientists had a breakthrough discovery while they were taking a shower? Tell me which scientist had a shower and he got some idea. Do you remember that scientist? Right? Archimedes, he was taking a shower, and he got an idea, right? What exactly that is? Because that is where he is not talking to anyone, he's just himself. When you're sleeping, you're yourself. So when you constantly keep looking at your definite chief aim, and when you are targeting that to your subconscious mind, you're always talking positive things to yourself, then you will get not just good dreams, you will get actionable insights on how to do things. Let me tell you a fact. Today, before I prepared this presentation, I had a good night's sleep. And I saw in my dream that I'm training all of you in the best way possible. I had a lot of pointers there and I have put them down here. Our subconscious mind is very, very strong. So influence your subconscious mind how? Positive self-talk, write down your definite chief aim and look at it every day for 30 minutes. Step number 6. We are running out of time, so we'll be a little fast. Knowledge will not attract success. Now, this is the biggest myth we all have. We think that if we have knowledge, we'll succeed. Knowledge will never attract success. Yes, note this down. Take a screenshot. Knowledge will never attract success. So what will attract success? Organized, intelligently directed through practical plans and actions to attain your definite chief aim. Knowledge as such is of no use. Practical knowledge, which is organized, which is intelligently directed towards your practical plans and actions, will help you achieve success in your definite chief aim. Right? Does it make sense? Correct? Of course. Knowledge will never attract success. This is the biggest myth we all are having. We are just going on YouTube, learning some lessons. Do you think that is going to help? No, you need to have a plan. You need to intelligently direct your resources towards that plan. Then only you can achieve success. So that's step number 6. Now, here is a formula for all of you. Many people say, oh, that person is topper. He's a talented person. That's why he succeeded in an exam. No, that's not the truth. The truth is, effort combined with strategy and technology any day can beat talent. You must have heard of this line, right? Hard work beats talent. But how? कैसे? ये तो किसी ने नहीं बताया, मैं बता रहा हूँ. Effort plus strategy plus technology. अभी strategy क्या है? Applied knowledge is strategy. Effort तो आपको डालना पड़ेगा. Now what is technology? टेक्नोलॉजी का इस्तेमाल करके, जैसे इंटरनेट है, टेक्नोलॉजी है, जूम है, बायोटेक्निका है, ऐप है, जो भी है टेक्नोलॉजी, उसका इस्तेमाल करके यू कंबाइन दीज 3, यू कैन बीट एनी टॉपर इन दिस वर्ल्ड. गारंटी ले लो. Guaranteed by Shekhar Suman. You combine these 3 honestly, you can beat any talented person in this world, whether it is Vishwanathan Anand or your next topper in CSINET. So this is the formula, guys. Now let's move on to step number 7 quickly. So now, stay hungry, stay foolish. Why stay hungry? Why stay hungry? Because if you are hungry for knowledge, you're open to learning. Except that you don't know everything. We all are just trying to learn. Except that you do not know everything. Now then, be open to learning. Stay foolish. Because unless we are foolish, we will not be open to learning. We'll always think, oh, I know everything. When you have the attitude that you know everything, you will not learn. But this world is an open library, my dear friend. Everybody is teaching you a lesson. If you have an open mind, you will learn. Otherwise, you'll just keep thinking, why did I not succeed? So that's step number 7. Moving ahead, step number 8. Keep your eyes on the big prize. Now, what's the big prize? What's the big prize? Definite chief aim. So keep looking at your definite chief aim every day, 30 minutes, and always look at the larger picture. Always in your life, look at the larger picture. When you look at the larger picture, then only you will realize that even if I lost a battle, it's okay. I need to win the war. That's the plan. That's the secret story. That's the mantra to your sustained motivation. Because see, today you are motivated, tomorrow again you will feel demotivated. So how do you make sure you don't lose your motivation? Keep your eyes on the big prize. Yes. Now, step number 9. Learn to sweat in peace. Now many people, sir, exam नहीं हो रहा है, exam नहीं हो रहा है, exam नहीं हो रहा है. Exam का notice आ जाएगा तब बोलेंगे postpone करो. Right? Why? Because they all are suffering from varitis and fieranza. So when exam is not there, they're worrying why exam is not there. When exam is announced, they have a fear that why exam is there. So basically, instead what you should do, learn to sweat in peace. आज का पसीना कल का खून बचाएगा. Today's sweat will save tomorrow's blood. My guru told me this long back. I'm telling you this. Step number 9, learn to sweat in peace. आज पसीना बहा लो, कल खून बचा लोगे. Got it? So that's my step number 9. Moving ahead. Okay, so there is a question from Yazurva Srivastav. I hope I'm pronouncing your name correct. Sir, in the first step you told to close all doors for going behind so that we'll have that push towards success, which is very rightly said, but we must have our plan B. Okay, good question. So should we have a plan B? No, because you're going to make the plan A work. The moment you have a plan B, you will always try to escape. Okay? Plan B, anyway, somehow your mind will come up with a plan B. You don't need to plan a B. Just focus on plan A. People have created this for corporates that you should have a plan B, not for students. For all of us, in fact, for all the professionals, just have one plan and stick to it. BioTecnika is my one plan. I have no other plan. I'm sticking to it. Whether pandemic aye or jai, doesn't matter. When you focus that, Yazurva, you will succeed. If you have a plan B, your mind will always try to, tell you that no, you have lost and you should go to the plan B. Burn your bridges. No need of a plan B. You're going to succeed in plan A. That's motivation, that's belief, that's faith, that's desire. And when you combine your desire with your emotions, that's where it works like a magnet and it'll help you succeed. I hope I answered your question. Now, okay, so there's a nice comment, Shivani. Plan B should be to focus on plan A only. Yes, you are right. So step number 10, simplify your life. Now, step number 10, why simplify your life? Because if you don't simplify your life, you can never ever make it. Let me give you an example. So today, 73 people are watching us on YouTube. Not sure how many people are watching on Telegram. I hope there will be many more on Telegram itself. So now what's happening there? You look at this. If you are not planning your life, if you're not simplifying your life, if you're not productive, you cannot be peaceful and motivated, and you cannot take action pointers. Why only 74 of you are right now live? Why? Where are others? Because they could not simplify their life. Even though they registered, 2,000 plus people registered, but only 73 could make it. Why? Because they could not simplify their life. Something else was on their back of mind. They could not be productive. So this is how we all are. If we do not simplify our mind, we cannot be peaceful. We cannot be motivated. So how do you simplify your life? By being productive. So there is a session on 1st of June, guys. I'm doing a special session on 1st of June. Don't miss it at 7 p.m. That particular session is going to change your life because it will help you simplify your life. Declutterize your life. If your things are organized, then only you can be peaceful. Only a peaceful and motivated mind can be creative, and only a creative mind can focus, and only a focused mind can achieve success. See, all are interrelated, isn't that right? So this is a step number 10. Moving ahead quickly, add Josh to your life. So all those people who have already enrolled, thank you so much for enrolling into the Josh batch. In fact, this is the first class of Josh batch already. If you are preparing for CSIRNet, GATE, or any of the exams, enroll in BioTecnika, and we're offering scholarships to all the talented candidates. All you have to do is send an email to info@biotecnika.org to claim your scholarship, or here is my personal email ID, shekhar@biotecnika.org. Send me a mail why you are eligible for a scholarship. Send us your mark sheet for the masters or bachelors. And if you want more details, just dial 1-800-1200-1818 or this number, okay, 50997000 to get more details about the scholarship. Okay, so that's about the Josh batch. This is there for all of you. The point which I wanted to make here quickly is, if you are not adding Josh to your life, you cannot achieve anything, and that's the reason the name of this batch itself is Josh. Okay, and there is a scholarship for all those deserving candidates. Please send a mail to info@biotecnika.org or my personal mail ID, shekhar@biotecnika.org, and we will process your application. Moving ahead, step number 11, push all your buttons. Remote control to dekha hoga aapne. You must have seen remote control, right? ऐसा बटन दबाया, ओके, चैनल चेंज हो गया, राइट. Coincidentally, I do have a remote control, so let me show you. Okay, this is a remote control. Life का कभी remote control देखा आपने? Have you ever seen a remote control for life like this? No, right? Why? Why God didn't give us a remote control? Why God did not give us a remote control? Because in life we have to push our own buttons. कोई बाहर से नहीं आएगा दोस्त, कोई गुरु नहीं आएगा जो बोलेगा कि ठीक है मैं आपका बटन दबाऊंगा. नहीं, मैं आपको रास्ता दिखा सकता हूं, चलना आपको है. आई कैन टीच यू विच पाथ टू गो. यस, यू आर राइट मार्कस. जस्ट लाइक लॉर्ड कृष्णा, आई विल ट्राई टू शो यू द पाथ, बट यू हैव टू बी द अर्जुना टू वॉक ऑन दैट पाथ. मशाल लो, take that fire torch and move forward without any hesitation, without any self-doubt. You have to push all your buttons. The moment this live stream will get over, don't be blank. Remember, you are the only person who can push all your buttons. Now, how do you do that? यहाँ तो मैंने लिख दिया, बहुत easily लिख दिया, just do it, right? But कैसे? You have to find your master key. Okay, that's my next step. So now, Step 11, I have told you, push all your buttons. Next, build a track record. Now, जैसे कि मेरे बारे में देखो. So what exactly is my track record? So BioTecnika has like several people who have succeeded in past using our coaching services, and they are placed in all the well-to-do CSIR labs or wherever, IITs and IISc and abroad also. So that's our track record. When we build a track record, we always have something to look at. When we look at our track record, it automatically gives us the motivation to succeed. This is the best way to motivate yourself. Okay, so पिछले मैंने कहा कि आपका रिमोट आपके हाथ में होना चाहिए. This is your remote. Build a track record. Now, आपका ट्रैक रिकॉर्ड क्या है? आपके मार्क्स. Okay, आपके अच्छे मार्क्स जो भी आया, whatever you have done in your life, your achievements, not just marks. Marks is just a, it's just a fake thing actually. So all the achievements of your life, just write down 10 of your achievements. And if you think you don't have achievement, surviving BSc and MSc and listening to my talk, that itself is an achievement. So build a track record. Write down what all things you have achieved and look at those things. Like I told you in my session where I said what motivates me, I said I always read your comments, I'll always go and see the testimonials of BioTecnika. So that's our track record. When I see that motivates me to do something more good to the world. So that's your step number 12. Thank you Devanshi, thank you Anupam. Oh great, thank you so much for all the lovely comments I'm getting. Marcus, Amit Kumar Dikshit, thank you so much. I'm trying my best to help you guys. Thank you sir, Pavitra. So here we are, step number 12, build your own track record. Now step number 13, welcome the unexpected. Now look at this. 7th of March 2020, we all were hit, like a tsunami of pandemic hit us in India. Before that, we were just listening to some news that somebody in Kerala is infected. But today, 2 years fast forward, look at where we are. It was all unexpected. It just hit us like anything, right? But if we had not welcomed the unexpected, do you think we would have survived? The pandemic is the biggest example of unexpected. इससे बड़ा unexpected चीज तो पिछले 100 साल में नहीं हुआ. हमारे माँ बाप, हमारे grandfather ने भी ये नहीं देखा होगा जो हमने देखा, correct? But if we could survive a pandemic, we can survive anything in this world. Do you agree? If we could survive a pandemic and we are right now here listening to this motivation session, कहने का मतलब क्या है? What do I mean to say? Welcome the unexpected. When you welcome the unexpected, you are open to change. अरे पहले हम कहीं जाके पढ़ते थे क्लासरूम में, आजकल ऑनलाइन पढ़ते हैं. पहले हम टीचर से फेस टू फेस मिलते थे, आजकल ऑनलाइन यूट्यूब पे पढ़ते हैं. ठीक है, जो भी है, welcome the unexpected. If you're not open to change, you cannot survive. You will not be following the Charles Darwin theory. So what's happening unexpected right now? Just tell me in your life, what's happening unexpected? Maybe the exams are postponed, maybe the exams are delayed, maybe you are not able to understand some topic or concept. But here is the point. Whenever something unexpected happens, it wants you to transform. Okay? You need to transform. Got it? Any change in this world wants you to transform into a better person. I am what I am today is because I welcome that change. You are what you are today is because you welcome that change. So here we are. Okay. Now, step number 14 quickly, because time is less. I have only 16 minutes now. Find your master key. Now, what gives you a kick? Maybe it's a pizza at late night. पढ़ते पढ़ते भूख लगे, पिज्जा खा लिया, मजा आ गया, चलो पढ़ते हैं फिर और. Right? Reward yourself. Find your master key. What gives you a kick to do good to this world? You know, मेरा kick क्या है? My kick is all of you. अगर इस सेशन से जाने के बाद एक बच्चे ने भी मुझे ईमेल किया, इवन इफ वन पर्सन ईमेल्ड मी सेइंग दैट सर मजा आ गया आपका सेशन अटेंड करके, माय लाइफ इज वर्थ. उससे ज्यादा कुछ चाहिए ही नहीं. दैट्स माय किक, दैट्स माय मास्टर की. व्हाट्स योर्स? फाइंड योर मास्टर की. व्हाट मोटिवेट्स यू? व्हाट गिव्स यू अ किक? It could be a pizza, it could be your mom's pat on the back, it could be your father praising you, it could be your boyfriend, girlfriend, whoever, wife, husband. It could be your kid who will say, proud of you mama, proud of your dad. Step 14 is finding your master key. And you know it, what's that? So each time you achieve something, go meet your master key and ask, how did I do? They'll praise you. That kick will further motivate you. Each one of us have somebody as a master key, right? So here we are, step number 14. Quickly, step number 15. Plan your work and time your work. So planning is the key to everything, right? Do you think, I think 50 or 60 years ago, man landed on moon without planning? No. Do you think your exams happen without planning? No. Everything in this world is planned. Even you took 9 months to be born because God planned you that way, right? We all have to follow a plan. Plan your work and time your work. सिर्फ प्लान मत करो, किस टाइम पर वो काम करोगे वो भी डिसाइड करो. What time you will do the plan, do it. Productivity is the master key to success. अडानी से लेके अंबानी तक, शेखर सुमन से लेके महात्मा गांधी तक, सबको इसी एक वर्ड ने सक्सेसफुल बनाया, वो है प्रोडक्टिविटी. कम समय में आप ज्यादा कैसे कर सकते हो? How can you do more in less time? That's what will help you beat the topper, because the topper thinks he is very talented, but your productivity will help you put in more effort in less time. That's what. Plan your day and time your work. Okay, किस समय पर मैं क्या करूंगा? So that will keep you motivated, because after that you, at the end of the day, you'll have a track record. अरे आज तो मैंने 10 चैप्टर पढ़ लिए या 10 टॉपिक पढ़ लिए, right? 100 क्वेश्चन सॉल्व कर लिए. The track record will give you confidence the very next day. Right? So step 15 is very important. Going ahead, step number 16. Choose carefully what you consume. अगर गलत खाना खाया तो क्या होता है? What happens if you eat wrong food? Food poisoning. Same way, if you consume wrong content, mental poisoning. गलत लोगों के साथ रहोगे या गलत चैनल्स फॉलो करोगे तो डीमोटिवेट हो जाओगे. बेस्ट से बेस्ट इंसान भी डीमोटिवेट हो जाता है. जस्ट न्यूज देख लो. Just watch news for continuous 20 days and you see what you transform into a different person, a monster, and you start talking the way they do, right? I mean, you can see the Hindi channels, or many channels, they sensationalize the news. Breaking news, ये हो गया आज, मंदिर के नीचे मस्जिद मिल गया, मस्जिद के नीचे मंदिर मिल गया. I mean, who cares? We all are here to do our job, right? So avoid wrong content. Choose carefully what you consume. Avoid food poisoning and mental poisoning, because इसके बाद तो आपका जो भी मोटिवेशन है सब evaporate, total उड़ जाएगा केरोसिन की तरह. Now step number 17, hack your brain chemicals. Now how do you hack your brain chemicals? What are the brain chemicals or the hormones in our body which will help us or kill us? Is dopamine, adrenaline, human growth hormone, thyroid, estrogen and progesterone. And there is only one way to control all of them. There's only one way. Can someone tell me? All of you are biologists, right? All of you are biologists. Tell me one way to control all these hormones in your body and use it in your favor. कौन सी एक ऐसी चीज है? वो है exercise. Exercise is the only way you can control the release of most of these hormones, especially girls, females. आपको आपका जो एस्ट्रोजन प्रोजेस्टेरॉन का जो लेवल है वो बहुत कुछ डिसाइड करता है. कैल्शियम एब्जॉर्प्शन से लेके आपके मोटिवेशन लेवल तक सब कुछ ये सारी चीजें डिसाइड करती है. सो इफ यू हैक योर ब्रेन केमिकल्स, इफ यू हैक योर बॉडी हॉर्मोन्स, you will always stay motivated. Remember, in one of my videos I said exercise, I do exercise, you have to do exercise. मजाक में मत लो. Walking हो, gym, you want to hit a gym, whatever you want to do, you have to hack your brain chemicals, and the best way to do that is exercise. So that's my step number 17. Meditation, yes, so yes, very important point here. There are 3 types of health we have. One is physical, one is mental, one is स्पिरिचुअल. फिजिकल एक्सरसाइज करोगे तो फिजिकल हेल्थ इंप्रूव होता है, ऑब्वियसली मेंटल भी होता है टू सम एक्सटेंट, बट व्हेन यू डू मेडिटेशन यू कैन फिक्स योर मेंटल हेल्थ एंड स्पिरिचुअल हेल्थ. अमेजिंग, इजंट इट? सो नाउ लेट्स मूव अहेड टू द स्टेप नंबर 17. प्ले अ रोल. एक रोल प्ले करो. कई बार बहुत सारे लोग मुझे चैट में लिख रहे हैं, सर आप कृष्णा की तरह हेल्प कर रहे हो, अर्जुन, मैं अर्जुन हूं, आप कृष्ण हो, बायोटेक्निका कृष्ण है. सो व्हाट्स दैट? वी आर प्लेइंग अ रोल. हम सबका एक रोल है लाइफ में, शायद फादर का, शायद मदर का, मे बी वी हैव टू प्ले अ रोल ऑफ अ गुड सन और अ डॉटर, right? Or a CEO or a employee. Whatever is the role we are playing, become the go-to person, become the resource person to your friends' doubts. You know, many of the things I learn in life is when people come to me telling their problems, I try to solve them, maybe some motivational problems, and that, you know, when I become a resource person to them, it helps me play a role. Because of that, I myself learn new things. So when you play a role, you learn new things. When you play a role, you motivate yourself automatically. किसी और को motivate करोगे, automatic motivate हो जाओगे. मैं आपको motivate करने की कोशिश कर रहा हूँ. I am getting motivated, right? Remember starting of the session what I said? ये motivation एक ऐसा पैसा है, knowledge एक ऐसा पैसा है, जितना transfer करोगे उतना double होगा. Correct? So let's do that. Step number 18. Step number 19. Find your inner Einstein. बहुत कम समय लूंगा आपका, another 10 minutes we should be done here. Find your inner Einstein. What is your strength? Strengthen it. आपकी शक्ति क्या है? What is your strength? Maybe reading is your strength, maybe studying is your strength, maybe running is your strength, maybe focus is your strength. Whatever is your strength, strengthen it further. मेरा strength है motivate करना, मैं उसको और strengthen करता हूं. मैं जितना लोगों को motivate करता हूं मैं खुद हो जाता हूं, right? Now, what is your weakness? क्या है आपकी weakness? क्या है? Plug it. एक टाइम पर my weakness was communication skills. Public speaking. अगर 10 लोग के सामने मुझे बोलना है तो मैं एकदम डर जाता था, right? I fixed that weakness. Today that weakness only is helping me. I plugged it, right? Strengthen your strength, plug your weakness, become your Einstein. Einstein क्या करते थे? चीजों को फिक्स करते थे, नई चीजें ढूंढते थे, अपने अंदर नई चीजों को ढूंढो. डू सर्च एंड रिसर्च विद इन यू. व्हाट आर द स्ट्रेंथ यू हैव, व्हाट आर द वीकनेसेस यू हैव. स्ट्रेंथन योर स्ट्रेंथ, वीकनेस को और प्लग करो. नाउ स्टेप नंबर 20. रन टुवर्ड्स योर ओन फियर. किस चीज से डर लगता है आपको? लाइक आई सेड, आई हैड द फियर फॉर स्टेज फियर, राइट? कैमरा फियर, सामने खड़े होकर बात करना मुझे डर लगता था, राइट? रन टुवर्ड्स योर ओन फियर. Eat that frog. एक बहुत ही अच्छी बुक है ब्रायन ट्रेसी के द्वारा, मे बी यू कैन रीड दैट. Eat that frog. Run towards your own fear. किस चीज से डर लगता है? What exactly scares you? Run towards it. Maybe probability से डर लगता है, मे बी इंटीग्रेशन से, कैलकुलस से डर लगता है, मे बी आपको you feel scared of something, right? Maybe molecular biology, cell biology, botany. Run towards it. बोलो ठीक है मैं पढ़ता हूँ, डर लग रहा है तो क्या? I'll study. पार्ट सी क्वेश्चन से डर लग रहा है, पढ़ते हैं, will study. So eat that frog. Run towards your fear. And that is what will further motivate you. क्योंकि अगर आपने अपने fear को जीत लिया, डर को जीत लिया, if you have won your fear, definitely you can move forward in your life. Right? Now, before I go to step number 21, let me practice gratitude. I wish to thank all of you for joining me today. Next is going to be the last point, step number 21. But before I tell you that, I wish to thank all of you for joining me in Telegram, for joining me in YouTube. बहुत अच्छा लगा आप सभी से बात करके. बहुत सारे स्टूडेंट्स, बहुत ही फेमिलियर नेम है जिन्होंने भीम बैच या जोश बैच ज्वाइन किया है या पहले के पुराने बैचेस ज्वाइन किए. थैंक यू सो मच फॉर ज्वाइनिंग. थैंक यू सो मच फॉर बीइंग अ लॉयल बायोटेक्निका फैन. और इसी तरीके से अपने आप को मोटिवेट कीजिए. कीप योर सेल्फ मोटिवेटेड, बिकॉज नथिंग more than that is required to succeed in life. So step number 20, Run towards your own fear. Moving ahead, step number 21, live in the present. आज फियर और वरी सब पास्ट है या फ्यूचर है? इस मिनट पे क्या कोई तकलीफ है आपको? नहीं. क्या बॉडी में कुछ पेन है? नहीं. कोई हेडेक है? नहीं. In this minute, live in the present. ये moment, nobody can snatch this moment away from you. No one can snatch away this moment from you while you have decided to motivate yourself, plan your plan, execute your plan, strategize, study and succeed. इस minute को आपसे कोई नहीं छीन सकता है. इस वक्त we can say okay 7:54 हो रहा है. 7:54 को आपसे कोई नहीं छीन सकता है. Nobody can snatch this minute from you. Live in the present. आज में जियो. इस वक्त में जियो. पहले क्या हुआ फर्क नहीं पड़ता. You had a bad day, it's okay, doesn't matter. You will have a tough day tomorrow, does not matter. इस वक्त मैं क्या कर सकता हूं? What can I do today? What can I do in this moment to motivate myself? What can I do in this moment to plan myself? What can I do right now to execute my plan? What can I do in this moment to strategize and apply my knowledge? What can I do right now to study and succeed? What can I do right now to learn? That's the present. इस मिनट पर आप क्या करोगे वही आपका 10 साल डिसाइड करेगा. What you do in today is going to decide 10 years from today. I decided 10 years ago that I'm going to be a good speaker. I'm here. Tomorrow, if I have to become better, I have to keep strategizing. I have to keep learning. I have to keep motivating myself to do better things. So these are the 21 steps, my dear friends. These are the 21 steps which will help you while I walk out of this session. आज ये सेशन रिवॉल्यूशनरी रहा. इसके पीछे कारण ये है कि all of you joined me, all of you took out time to listen to me. Thank you so much everyone, and we will meet again on June 1st 7 p.m. with another free session on productivity. कुछ नया करेंगे, कुछ प्रोडक्टिव करेंगे. अपने समय का कैसे इस्तेमाल करना है कम समय में, zip it. कम समय में कैसे ज्यादा काम करना है. We will learn on 1st June at 7 p.m. प्रोडक्टिविटी पर हम सीखेंगे. किताबी ज्ञान तो हर जगह है. Bookish knowledge is everywhere. You are going to win because you will have applicatory knowledge. You will have applied science to back you. And BioTecnika and me always take pride in saying that your success is our achievement, and these 21 steps are going to change your life. Thank you so much for attending. It was wonderful, interacting with all of you. I still have 4 minutes. अगर आपके पास कोई भी सवाल है, whatever questions you have, I will answer it right now in chat. So I cannot see the Telegram chat. I'm sorry. So if you are in YouTube, I can answer your question. Telegram students, I am not seeing your chat because it's not in my mobile. So of course, other people, you can ask me any question. We still have, 4 minutes. Okay. Thank you so much, everybody. Pyali, Kumar, Sujata, Rashmita, Manju, Daitri, Sonakshi, Samruddhi, Vijay, Yazurva, Shama, Sanjita. Thank you everybody. It was wonderful. Please stay blessed, and any questions, I'm still waiting. Please put them down in the comment section. I'm right here. आप सभी को ये चीज़ जानना है कि the content which you are consuming today is going to change you tomorrow. But if you are self-motivated, you will know which content to consume, which not to consume. You will know what is your definite chief aim. You will know what is the formula of your success. You will know that even though you were never a topper, does not matter. You can still succeed. You will know that दुनिया आपके कदम चूमेगी अगर आप self-motivated हो. So that's all about today's session. I hope, okay, no questions so far. Definitely waiting for the time management session. Thank you, Yazurva. So everybody, have a blessed life, have a blessed career, and please keep visiting BioTecNika. Please download our app and stay in touch because हम कभी आपका साथ नहीं छोड़ेंगे. Thank you so much for watching this session. Thank you for attending it live, and thank you so much for watching it in recorded format. I'll see you soon in our next video. Till then, take care. Bye-bye. Good night. Have a blessed life. Bye-bye. Thank you.